aliens coming, or is it another government sending their drone to spy on us, or is it our own technology being dispersed out into the sky? This is the current event of the drones.
We have no evidence at this time that the reported drone sightings pose a national security or a public safety threat.
The fact that they're saying nothing to see here, and yet the very next day having a classified intelligence briefing.
Government knows what is happening.
They are not federal government operations to sniff radiation.
Has the president been briefed on this situation?
He certainly has been made aware of this.
Something nefarious, apparently. Might have come in from the ocean, but
50 of them come off the ocean.
But I can tell you, after sitting in that meeting, I'm more concerned than I ever have been.
My name is Olan Hulion. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we are discussing the drone sightings that have been occurring in New Jersey, New York, and across the United States. This is for entertainment purposes only. All of the following is alleged, unless proven otherwise. Viewer discretion is advised. Have y'all been seeing the drone sightings across the United States in like New Jersey, New York, whatever? There's like videos everywhere, like on Twitter, TikTok, whatever. I've been seeing them everywhere. But there's one theory that, before I get into the video, there's one theory that they're coming out of the ocean. Girl, oh, the ocean, electricity, and whatever doesn't match. And recent months, reports of drones in New Jersey have skyrocketed. Residents have spotted them buzzing over parks, neighborhoods, and even near sensitive locations such as military installments. What exactly are those drones doing? Many locals are left questioning their purpose. And I'm questioning them too, like, hello, why are they here? What is happening? With increasing sightings, local authorities have been receiving calls, yet there seems to be no clear explanation. Are these drones part of a legitimate operation or something more sinister at play?
Mysterious drones spotted over New Jersey recently are not from a foreign group or government. The FBI is investigating sightings of dozens of them spotted flying over the state at night in recent weeks.
The New Jersey authorities have acknowledged the reports but have remained very vague on what's going on. Some officials suggest they could be commercial drones, while others hint at potential law enforcement operations. However, transparency seems to be lacking in the know of what's going on.
I've never seen them. Wow, they just passed each other. Yeah, I've never seen them before.
New Jersey Senator Andy Kim shared this video of drones he shot yesterday. Federal authorities insist most of these sightings are actually legally manned aircraft. But Senator Kim says he checked a flight tracker app while capturing this video and that the devices he was capturing were not on it. The sightings are happening near LaGuardia Airport, too. Officials say they received unconfirmed reports of drone activity over that busy airport. As for numbers, the FBI says it's received more than 3,000 tips from the public about drone sightings going back to November 18th, all over New Jersey. Since then, there's been an average of 92 sightings per night and expanding across half a dozen states.
The conspiracy theory surrounding the drones is obviously government surveillance. If you haven't seen the Birds Work for the Bourgeoisie video, it'll be linked up here. One of the most prevalent theories is that these drones are part of the government surveillance program monitoring citizens without their knowledge. Proponents argue that the increase in drone activity correlates with the heightened concerns about privacy and civil liberties. They cite growing number of laws amid the increasing surveillance capabilities of law enforcement agencies. Another theory is that it's extraterrestrial. Another captivating theory claims that these drones are not of this earth. Some believe they are a form of re-consciousness by extraterrestrial beings observing human behavior. This theory has gained traction, especially among the UFO/UAP enthusiasts, who point to the increased sightings of the undefined flying objects in the area.
To date, they haven't found anything that would indicate that there's foreign influence, foreign actors, or even little green men who are working on the American people.
There's also a theory that it could be corporate espionage. Suggests that the rival companies are using drones to spy on one another, with many businesses in New Jersey, particularly in tech and pharmaceuticals. The potential of corporate espionage could be a motive behind the drone sightings. Another is the militia and paramilitary. Some of these theories suggest that it's a part of the militia, paramilitary, I can't say the word, groups conducting training exercises with the rise of domestic extremism, and suggests that these organizations may be using drones for consciousness or to coordinate movements during protests or gatherings.
Questions still remain on Capitol Hill about what exactly is going on in our skies with all these drones. Here's what some House lawmakers on the Intelligence Committee said just moments after exiting a 3-hour closed-door briefing.
We spent a lot of time in this hearing asking the question in every way imaginable as to whether or not any of these sightings in New Jersey, Connecticut, anywhere they're being cited, are federal government operations. And they are not. We were assured, and we asked this question over and over and over again. They are not federal government operations to sniff radiation, gas, recovery, anything else.
You know, one of the things that we talked about were foreign adversaries, foreign powers, and whether any of them were involved with any of this. And so I can't get into, for instance, details of why we know it wasn't, for instance, the Chinese Communist Party directing these drones in the Northeast.
Some say this is environmental monitoring efforts with climate change concerns on the forefront. Drones could be used to track wildlife, air pollution, or gather data on natural disasters. Urban legends and hoax. Some theories suggest that the drone sightings are simply urban legends and hoax. With the power of social media, misinformation, it can spread quickly, leading people to believe they are witnessing something extraordinary when it might just be a simple track of light and harmless hobby list, which I don't really believe in that one because there's actually footage of the damn sighting, so hello. 5,000
reported incidents of these lights in the sky that were basically processed by the FBI, CIA, DHS, and other agencies. And they've now determined about 4,900 of them can be explained as, you know, commercial drones, amateur drones, manned aircraft, and the like. They're still tracking down what's going on with those other 100 incidents. But my main point that I took away was I think they should provide more of this information faster to the public, especially if they know that something is a manned aircraft, for instance, providing information to the public about, okay, this is the flight tracker data. This is how you know that this is a civilian aircraft and so forth.
With so many theories swirling around, it's clear that the drone phenomenon in New Jersey has captured the imagination of many. Each theory adds a layer of intrigue, but there's only one that will hold truth, and we don't know exactly what that is yet. My thoughts on all of this, I have no idea what it is. I honestly think it's just maybe a military operation. They're testing out new information. I've seen other theories suggest that it's nuclear related, and they're trying to find a bomb that they lost out in the ocean because if I haven't already mentioned, they're saying that these drones are coming up out of the ocean, which doesn't make any sense because electricity and water doesn't mix, but that might be something new. Hello?
One of their officers called 911 after seeing 50 of them come off the ocean.
Advised after we made contact with that officer that there were 50 that came off the ocean.
50?
50. That was my reaction also. There were 50 that were coming off the ocean.
And this is a sworn officer?
A sworn officer, yes. We contacted the state police, we contacted the FBI, we contacted the Coast Guard, at which point the Coast Guard went out with their boat and they reported seeing 13 following their boat. And then the Coast Guard also advised that they went over them about 300 feet and had a wingspan of about 8 feet.
I see one right here. Did I see the same thing that officer saw? I'm still not sure. What I can show you is this video. What I can tell you is I've never seen anything like it before. Wow. In more than a month since these reports started, the federal government doesn't know what they are either.
Heard from the Pentagon that there's no Iranian mothership off the coast of the United States that's launching these drones. There was some information that they might have come in from the ocean, but maybe that was tied together with this idea of a mothership. So that's off the table.
Another theory is that the aliens are coming, which I just said, but like, the aliens, come on. Roswell UFO crash, if you haven't seen that. Another thought too about all of this too is that the authorities are like, we don't know what it is, or like, we're not really sure what this is, or they're like, nothing to worry about here.
We have no evidence at this time that the reported drone sightings pose a national security or a public safety threat, or have a foreign nexus. The Department of Homeland Security and the FBI are investigating these sightings, and they're working closely with state and local law enforcement to provide resources using numerous detection methods to better understand their origin.
The White House today working to calm concern over the reported drones hovering over the Northeast.
There's no national security threat we're seeing at this time and no threat to public safety.
ABC News cannot confirm what these videos show. National Security spokesman John Kirby on GMA this morning saying people are seeing a mix of law enforcement, commercial, and hobbyist drones in the sky.
Most of these aircraft are doing good things. They're delivering products. They're being tested for science purposes. They're conducting law enforcement missions.
Drones have been reported in at least 7 states in the Northeast. Federal sources tell ABC News they're deploying infrared cameras and drone detection technology to ensure those flying over New York and New Jersey are not a threat.
Which is why I'm leaning more into it's like, is our government messing around with the drones or whatever, or the UAPs?
The government knows what is happening. Look, our military knows where they took off from. If it's a garage, they can go right into that garage. They know where it came from and where it went.
I don't really think it's extraterrestrial or for another country, but if it is and they're keeping their mouth shut about it, like, hello, why haven't you not said anything? Honestly, they probably haven't said anything because they don't want to, like, cause panic. Yeah. Makes sense. What do you guys think? Do y'all think there's more to the story? Do y'all think these drones are harmless? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. And if you've spotted the drones and have experienced the drones, let me know in the comments. I want to read all of them. Please let me know. And even if you have videos, send them my way on Instagram at Olan Hulion. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a new video. And if you haven't already, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and all the other socials. If you want me to talk about something specific, let me know in the comments. And I will see you next week, hopefully.